Well, hello there, my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers. We're back here again with another Super Xavier. We all know Super Xavier from when Kratos had enough series, and right now he's back again, and he's doing Marvel Rivals. I think he should make a series out of this because this is Marvel experience. So I don't know much about what he's done yet. So let's see what he has to say about Marvel Rivals. Because if anyone's gonna be talking about Marvel Rivals, it should be it should be the nonsense that comes from the guy who made If Kratos Had Enough. So I wonder what he's gonna be talking about. Let me guess. It's gonna be complaining about other characters in all ways, more ways than one.
Tell me why I got jumped by a tree, a raccoon, and a squirrel. Why the fuck I got beef with mother...
All I have to say, people, this combination has been an annoying team up against me because one, the tree's gonna hold me in place. Two, the squirrel's just gonna bombard me like hell. And we got Rocket Raccoon just pelting you with machine gun fire, which is the most annoying thing to happen.
Why the fuck I got beef with Mother Nature? The squirrel was kind of bad, though.
No.
I'm fighting the Winter Soldier.
That's how much I hate Squirrel Girl. Not saying that she is unattractive, bad design, or anything else. I hate her splash damage. I just hate her immobilized skill. Pisses me the F off every time I get caught. And then just get a bombardment of freaking spit. And her squirrel stamp! You know, I use splash weapons to make sure that I take out those stupid squirrels. So annoying. Running around doing damage left and right. Okay, what the hell is this one?
I'm fighting the Winter Soldier, and then he just goes armed and dangerous.
I get it because he has a metal
It's
arm.
because he got a metal. Kept saying again and again and again.
I am also guilty of that. You've seen me play Winter Soldier, and I really do my best to keep the again attack coming. So every time there's an enemy in the red, I prioritize them so I can instantly cool down my ultimate and go back again and again. It's always something I hear in my earphones every time I see a Winter Soldier, either on the enemy side or our side. I'm expecting it again and again and again.
And again. So tell me this: the guy that fights with his fists, you'd think you'd be safe from him in the air.
Were you?
Yeah, no.
Melee characters, you think you're safe in the air? It depends on who's the melee character. You can stay safe against Captain America because he can't keep throwing that frisbee up on you. There's a limit, only 4 shots. If you hit your enemy consistently, you're gonna get 4 charges of throwing the shield, and that's it. But Iron Fist and Spider-Man, good luck with that. They're gonna keep flying up at you and then cheap a town hall, or basically this is the amazing Spider-Man. It's game over for you. Even if you are high up in the air, they can find ways to get up to you. There are creative players who can really show off flying to beating you with a melee character up in the air.
He just started spinning his legs like a helicopter, and then the double knee drop like Robin. So I'm fighting this white chick. Next thing I know, I'm fighting a black dude named Requise. She threw a fucking bed sheet at me, couldn't see, and just started to skull fuck me. Look, man, I'm not racist.
I fought Cloak and Daggers before. The visibility a negative buff is annoying, but it's not something to be angry about. As long as you can keep track on the enemy and just basically annihilate her HP and keep her from healing, that's the best thing. If she's in her ult, the best thing you can do is get away from the area she made a healing AoE and basically take her out easily with high damage. If she walks out of that healing area.
Me. Look, man, I'm not racist. But when I see a black Spider-Man, I want to fight the white one. He said he was going to show me 19 inches of venom. And none of them compared to Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff is what you get if you combine a great white shark and King Von.
I am on the fence with Jeff. One, he's cute. Two, his mechanic is not that difficult. It's annoying that he can get away with his shift ability where he goes under the ground and just swims away. If you have an AoE character, it'd be easy to blast him out of there. But if you're going for precision characters like Winter Soldier, good luck with hitting that small target. His hitbox is worse when he's underwater. So, under the ground. We should call him the ground shark, not land shark. Subterranean shark. I don't know. At the same time, his healing, you can beat the output as long as you keep him from spraying bubbles because his healing output alone with the spray is not that great. It usually takes two healers to make sure that healing is consistent and can keep up. But if you have characters that can melt HP, Jeff can't do nothing but my bubbles can't heal. It's not enough. So let's see the next part. There's a part two.
So I'm fighting Iron Man. Tell me why the next thing I hear is, Jarvis, give this man Survivor's Guilt.
Yeah, if you don't know, Captain is hard to kill. In all honesty, Captain America, especially if you use his ult like Avengers Assemble. Basically, his HP boosts even higher and the defense, and you can use the shield to reduce damage or reflect it. So basically, he'll survive even a maximum pulse or from Iron Man. I've tried it. I survived. But my HP would be less than half, especially if I'm on my ult. Basically, Captain America is the final stand in Marvel Rivals. Basically, I was able to hold the enemy off for at least a few minutes on point when I use my ult. Even if his mobility is good too because he can jump dash once or ground pound once. So you can readjust your location and then use the shield dash. And yeah, you're really mobile as Captain, and he has unlimited sprint and he can jump high. So he's basically a stalling character. He can buy time as your teammate revives and comes back to the fight. So yeah, survival's guilt because he's the last man alive.
You don't understand. Mr. Fantastic took my girl. How the fuck can I compete with someone who can make a balloon animal out of his dick? I don't know how, but a tree
Not
started
a valid
drinking 90s
game.
on me. He just kept saying, I'm Groot. I am Groot. I get it!
Oh, these are not even gameplay roasts. It's just besides the first one. This is just roasting.
Right hand on the Bible. God strike me down if I'm wrong. That motherfucking Star-Lord is cheating!
Ah, yes, Storm. Sometimes she feels like she's immortal. Basically, it's hard to shoot her out of the sky, especially if there are competent healers. Iron Man is more squishy than Storm, which is kind of weird because she's flesh and blood and Iron Man is steel. That's a load of crap.
I don't understand. He put a switch in a stendo mag on a pump shotgun. Thor.
There's a lot of errors in many. I played so much games with teammates who are Punisher or enemies that are Punisher. For some reason, they don't switch weapons. They stick to one weapon. You have a secondary, my guy. You don't know? Press 2 or at least press switch weapons. You'll get a shotgun for close range. If you're gonna bish about, they're getting too close, I can't use my rifle correctly, then switch to the shotgun. I've seen many Punisher stick on the rifle and never change, especially when they get close. The shotgun was made for that.
Trying to jump me. I'll call Kratos to run that fade. I ain't never been so scared in my life.
He's
until I
had
heard
enough.
Cheaper Town Hall.
Oh no! As a healer, I can sympathize with that. I need to refresh. I can't rewind this. As a healer, I can sympathize with that.
So I'm fighting.
because everyone locks in tank or DPS, and I'm stuck at the healing role. So, one thing I hate about this game is the dives, the dive character. One, we got Spider-Man jumping from up the air and smashing in the middle. Number two, we got Venom with his skill to ground pound. Dive tanks, that's what we call it. Captain America also qualifies as a dive tank. Number three, I hate freaking Iron Fist. That iron, I can't even say it. I can't. I feel angry at that. And then we got Black Panther with also his dive spin kick. It just pisses me off that he can just bypass the tank and the DPS and go straight for the healers. It's so freaking annoying. And then your asshole of a teammate, we need help over here. We're the ones keeping you alive. Save us from the dives. And then they just so freaking annoying. I hate dive characters, especially Iron Cut, Iron Fist.
I ain't never been so scared in my life until I heard Cheaper Town Hall. I shit my pants right there.
Yeah.
Talk all the shit you want, I'll bag Squirrel Girl. It wasn't Squirrel Girl. It was Loki. I think he liked it.
You got catfished. Oh, God. Adam, I feel bad for you. That sucks. Loki is such a catfish. In all honesty, I get confused. Is that a teammate? I thought that was my freaking Squirrel Girl. But I was shocked that it was an enemy and they shot me right in the face. That's how confusing when Loki is around, especially with his annoying clones left and right. Which one is which? He just keeps on switching and he becomes invisible. If I meet an expert Loki, it's the fighting a needle in a stack of needles. Alright, I think that's it for this video. There's only 2 parts. I wish that you could make this as a series. Sometimes it's just too short. Yeah, while I'm watching YouTube shorts. Alright, if you're hearing that, there's celebration. If you don't know, election was yesterday from my country. And everyone's celebrating the victories left and right. So I'll see you guys next time. I have to cut out. I can't record like this. Until next time, hope to see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you there or be square. Boop.